Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back to Zenith Online Racing on this beautiful Wednesday evening. Current time is 7:07 Central Standard Time. It's 8 o'clock on the East Coast. I am QVR Maverick. That is very interesting to say. First time actually saying that out to myself, but I am QVR Maverick, formerly known as Alt Maverick, here to take you through the Belgian Grand Prix for tier number 2 in Zenith Online Racing. Right now we're watching RC7 in the beautiful Scuderia Ferrari lapping around this amazing 7.004 kilometer Belgium circuit known as the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. I've already had one retirement, that is Ray E46. He lost it out of no name. I did see as I was just making sure I had everything correct. Right now RC coming through Stavelo, curb, Paul Friere. Now through Blanchimont to finish his lap. Just has the bus stop chicane. That isn't a bus stop chicane, it's just a regular chicane, but they called it the bus stop chicane because the bus stop chicane used to be there. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if woodchuck? Can't even say that right. RC 43.8. So a decent lap for RC in the Ferrari. We'll take a look now at the Aston Martin. I believe that is Damn Sam. Come across the line to 43.7, so only just about a tenth, not even, about half a tenth quicker. A bunch of cars coming through now. The first one's going to be Hightower DRS Open. He'll go third. Behind him is an Alpine, which was PWR Asylum, a 43.2. That's the time that I was expecting to see from the beginning. I will get the tire graphics up and all that. As RC's teammate Adrian Locke coming through the bus stop chicane now. So it's a 44.2 on the mediums. A lot of guys here, about 5 guys it looks like, running their first laps on the mediums. That's not too strange to see. It just allows for a pair of soft tires to be saved for the end of the race. Hello, Puff. How are you doing? This is gonna be... I don't know, if Tier 1 was anything to go by, it's probably gonna be a pretty modest race. And I'm saying that not like the 2 Williams guys, you know, just completely dominated the race and, you know, had the first 1-2 of the season and yada 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 and all that, but this track's not really known for producing really you know, high intense racing. I mean, it's a track that, you know, you gotta be on 100% focus, so it's gonna be interesting, but we'll see how these tier 2 guys can tackle this track. I do believe, I hope. I was wrong. But next one across the line will be Hightower. There's going to be a second lap on those medium tires. And I think he was on a backing off lap. He was about 18 seconds slower. But a few guys haven't set times yet. Of the guys that mostly haven't set times, they're just coming through now to start their laps. I believe that was Slasher, however, I did see that on the minimap. He did go up to P6, a 45.8. Second lap on those tires. And these soft tires, they do go off pretty quickly. So it's going to be in his best interest to make another run and make sure that run counts. We do have another car off at the Paul Frere. It is Monkey Mafia. I believe he was just getting out of someone's way. Looks like one of the Red Bulls. However, Rockstar 2 Vanker has gone purple sector 1. It's very interesting. We'll see if that holds true. Oh, and just runs wide at No Name. Probably one of the easiest corners to invalidate on the circuit. Beautiful through Puhan. That was fantastic. Shame he invalidated there, No Name. I do believe Mr. Baboon will be the next one to finish a lap, using a lot of entry curve into No Name. Into Puhan. A little bit of a lift. That's to be expected on these first laps. You just want to make sure you get that lap set. Using a lot of curve now. Through turns 13 and 14. Got their Stavilo curve, Paul Frere there onto the back straight as the guys up in the near the top 6 coming out for their second runs. 9 minutes to go. This qualifying session has flown by. Only 18 minutes, so it's about just under halfway done. Take a look at what Mr. Babon can do. He goes up to P2, 2:10 shy of pole position. That's in a really good position to snatch pole away from PWR Asylum, who's still in the pits, believe it or not. And AJ Lockdock coming across the line. 44.2. That will keep him P6, I believe. I don't recall seeing him jump up too much. Just waiting on some more of these guys to come around. Zyg coming around to start a lap in the Mercedes. Hightower's out there with no wing. I believe he did have a spin at Puhan. I remember seeing a McLaren going really slow through there. Figured maybe he's just getting out of someone's way, but seems like he's pulled a Giovinazzi, so we move on. I'll check the standings right now. The standings right now is Adrian Lockdock leading. It's just Nico. 112 to 177 points. Sam M is only 1 point behind Nico. Rockstar 2 Vanker is 3 points behind Sam at 73. Then Zyg, Monkey Mafia, RC7, Leon, Grim Reefer, and Hightower make up the top 10. In the standings, Ferrari leading the constructors over AlphaTauri. So that's how the standings look. That's how the standings are going into tonight's race. So Babon enters the pits. He invalidated on his lap, so he's going to make sure he's got enough time to go out and do another lap. Sam's going to do the same. That is very interesting. He was on a 2-minute lap time, so that is very understandable. Actually, Adri, we missed it. No! Goes up to pole position, a 42.9. A good lap there from the Ferrari. I'm guessing my telemetry is messed up on him, so I'm going to see if... yeah, I think my telemetry is just messed up on him. So the two Mercedes coming through now. Zyg will be the first one. Grim Reefer will be the next. However, Grim's out on the mediums. And, once again, very interesting. Is that not going too fast? I think there might be a tow here, honestly. So, Mercedes playing the team game. Very interesting to see. Grim's going to get a pretty good tow down the Camel Straight here. He's a bit too far behind. I don't really think he's going to gain that much from it. We'll look at the sector split. It's a 30.6, so it's not too bad. But there's definitely more time to be found if you are getting the slipstream down into Lake Calm, into that chicane, into the chicken. So I don't think anybody's on this lap except for Grim Reaper. A little bit of a tow from the McLaren of Hightower just ahead into the bus stop chicane. So will that be a little bit of a help there? Can he get into the top 10? He goes P7 of 45.1. That might be safe. I'm not too sure. I mean, there's only 6 guys that won't start in the top 10. So that could be a safe lap. I don't know. He doesn't have enough time to go into the pits and get round again. So I believe Grim Reaper's qualifying session is now done unless he goes for another lap here. Seeing that he has a tiny bit of slipstream from Hightower once again. But Hightower's on a lap too, so Hightower's not going to let him through. Being that Hightower's on the softs, he is going to be a little bit quicker here through Sector 2. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with these two. Hightower is one of those guys that can qualify ahead of Grim Reaper and push him down outside the top 10. Let's check. It was correct. So Asylum is ahead of these guys. He's going to be the first one to cross the line now. Purple Sector 2, but not by much. 0.08 of a second. All along through Blanchemont, 194, 195. Can he reach? He does. Oh, there is an Aston Martin that's Babon off. The right-left chicane towards the end of the lap. That's going to be his qualifying over. Adrian crosses the line. He only goes 200ths quicker, so it's not good enough to snatch pole from Adri. Soy goes, or sorry, that's not Soy, that was Hightower goes up to P7, or P8, Grim Reaper stays P7. RC's coming across the line now. He jumps up to P4 ahead of Dan Sam. That was a purple Sector 3. Don't really know how true that was. Babon doesn't have damage. That's surprising for seeing a car off, especially through that right-left chicane. But he's gonna get a lap started. That is impressive there. So Soy's starting his lap, minute 44. So now everybody's on their last lap. No one has enough time to go around again. JSD has retired from the session. He was in the pit lane. Just about to talk about the two that were in the pit lane. His teammate, Team B7 Racing as well. They're going to stand outside the top 10. They will have free choice of tire. So Zyg starting a lap. I believe this will be Rockstar coming across to starting the lap, and yeah, juked me out there. So Rockstar is going to pull around the final corner, start a lap. So will Monkey Mafia. So everyone is set a lap except for Dino, Monkey Mafia, and Rockstar. Two of those guys are starting a lap. Here's Dino in the Alfa Romeo starting a lap. So it looks like everyone's going to set a lap, or at least try to. except for the first retirement we had of Ray E46. A little bit of confusion going on at the bus stop. Hightower pulls to the bits. He's done in qualifying. Age is going to come across the line. That's going to be the start of his final lap here at Spa. Grim Reaper pulls into the pits. RC pulls into the pits. Qualifying is over. These are the final laps. These laps will count if you keep it valid. Sam's coming through the final corner now, and he'll pull into the pits. Is anybody going to finish their last lap? Sam's was invalid. It looks like he's out of fuel as well. Zyg coming through. Oh, a bit of a slide. You can hear the tires squealing and screaming as he goes up to P7. He'll knock his teammate down to P8. That's going to be really interesting there. So next across the line is going to be Rockstar. Can he get into the top 10 on these medium tires and pull the same strategy that Grim Reaper is doing? He will. He goes up to P6. Beautiful lap from Rockstar to get into the top 10 on the mediums. That is going to play to his advantage so much. Monkey Mafia goes up into P8. That pushes Grim Reaper down to P10. The only one that can deny Grim Reaper the chance to start in the top 10 on the mediums is going to be Dino. Can he get into the top 10? He will. Dino into the top 10 on mediums. Pushes Grim Reaper out. And that's more exciting than the battle we're having for pole position here, because Adri just goes quicker. A 42.6. That's not far off what the Tier 1 pole time was. A beautiful lap there from Adri to get himself locked into that pole position. I am horrible at math, so 5/10, half a full, just over half a second clear of Asylum for pole position. And we are just waiting on Mr. Bavon to retire in the pits. And we can get this race underway. So looking at this now, it is Adri Lockdock on pole position. Starting alongside him will be PWR Asylum, 5/10 off of pole position for the Alpine driver. Babon will start P3 alongside RC7 on row 2. Then it's going to be Damn Sam, Rockstar, Soy Loco, Monkey Mafia, Dino, and Zog make up the top 10. They will have to start on those tires. So Dino and Rockstar, watch out for them. They are starting inside the top 10 on the mediums. That's going to be huge for them. Grim Reaper, unfortunately, not able to get into the top 10 on those mediums. He'll start P11. Then Hightower, Slasher, J. Stee, Team B7 Racing, and Ray 46 will make up the 11th through 16th positions. And that is qualifying. Adri to Tier 1. No, I don't want that. I'm having a hard time enough as it is trying to chase down Jinnit for the title. I don't need another one. So no one's told me if it's going to rain or not. I don't know if that's a good thing. Kind of want to be surprised about it. But it's dry now, so yay. Yeah, I got nothing. Alright. Just going to clear up the Discord channel real quick. Alright, Discord has been cleared. Perfect. Oh, man. Oh, it's only dry? Man. Who made the lobby? Who would have put it on dynamic? It's not fair. Grab a water before we start. Alright, so here we go. I really do think something's wrong with Adrian. I think he's desynced for me. Because, I mean, it was saying that he was like... that he finished his lap, and he wasn't even, like, turned in for the bus stop. So I think Adrian's desynced for me. So that's going to make it very interesting. And whether or not, you know, overtakes and whatnot on him. But we'll try my best. So, the tire situation. We all know the top 10. They have to start on the tires that they made their best time on in qualifying. So, for everyone except for Dino and Rockstar, that's going to be the mediums. But outside the top 10, Grim Reefer... Excuse me. Grim Reefer, Hightower. Oh my goodness. This is very interesting. I mean, do they know that it's the formation? Okay. I actually have no idea what's going on. Anyway, Grim Reaper, Hightower, JC, and Ray E46. I'll start on the mediums, TB7 Racing, and TTV Slasher. We'll start on the soft, so we'll see how everything goes outside the top 10. Mediums can go... yeah, I'd say that's about right. About lap 8, lap 9, if you can really manage your tires, but about lap 5 or 6. 5, 6, 7, I think, is really when your pit window opens. Because you can take the mediums to the end for about lap 5, so... I think it's mostly just going to be about the undercut traffic where you're going to come out, and if the drivers split pretty early on lap 1 and open up that gap. You know, so like if Rockstar or Dino really hold up the guys in the back there, you know. How early or how late will those top 5 runners on the soft compounded tires go? We're gonna get going here. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Adrian's not in the right spot. He's starting in P. All right. Let's hope everything's good on their screens. That's all that matters. 5 red lights. It's lights out, and we're racing here at Spa. It's a brilliant start from Adrian. Looks like he leads by 5 seconds already because of his desync. His lagging powers are doing him good. That Asylum goes up the inside, possibly. I have no idea. Asylum leads down into El Rouge. We'll take a look at what's going on at the back there. Adrian is desync, so yes, it is Adrian's desync causing the issues on my end. RC up into P4. Side by side, nearly 3 wide there at the back. Dino, Zyg, Monkey Mafia, huge move there from Dino. Oh, and he gets a little bit of a tap there from Zyg, and he's off and over the curb, over the really high sausage curb. And Dino, does he have rear wing damage? Is the main question. That was a pretty decent shunt there as it goes wide there at Purcell. Holding up the packs just a little bit of. Grim Reefer and Hightower might have been side by side there at the back. pushing through Puhan. Everyone keeping it nice and steady here on this opening lap, this opening first two sectors, and Adri was pulled off there at Lake Com. Ray E46 getting around Dino into Stavilo. A beautiful move there, and it looks like Grim Reefer trying. He peeked his nose in there. See if he can get anything. Slasher right on the back of Hightower, weaving left, right, then back to center. Well, we see a move here from Slasher. Oh, Hightower left. That's going to leave the inside open for Slasher. Slasher around the outside into the bus stop chicane. And Dino pulls into the pit, so he might have had damage. Hightower runs wide out of the chicane, giving Slasher as much room as he needed. And a good move there from Slasher, go around the outside into the bus stop chicane. And up at the front, it is Asylum leading this race, I'm guessing, unless it's Adri. I have no idea. As we have a crash, it's Team B7, he's out of the race. And a virtual safety car has been established. And he's retired on the right side of the track. So I'm going to guess he just lost it up the right-hander part, and there he is off the track. So only a virtual safety car, I'm gonna guess, because the pack was already through that section of track by the time the VSC came out. So it looks like everything, I'm hoping everything is kind of settled down now with this desync issue. If that is the case, that Adri's is actually down in 15th position, that is heartbreaking, considering the lap that he put in qualifying to get himself on pole position. But a very long safety car, if you ask me. Oh, that might be a warning there from Asylum. You could still get warnings for track limits under safety car, but green flag back under racing conditions. Babon has already made a move. Oh, RC and Babon have caught Soy Loco napping down into the bus stop. And if that's the case, that those two pass Soy Loco, you can't do that. You have to wait until the start-finish line to make any overtakes. Soy Loco thought about side-by-side in El Rouge Radion, but he thought better of it. Oh, and there he goes. So will that be another safety car? RC gets a huge slipstream. He already had DRS. DRS enabled lap 3. And RC into third. Taking a look back. Oh, RC runs a little bit deep. Can Babon get the run down at a no-name? A little bit of a gap starting to form. Oh, it's Monkey Mafia and Zag were side by side nearly into Puhan. Both of them running wide. That might be penalties for the both, or not penalties, but just warnings for the both of them. But a little bit of a gap forming between Hightower and Ray E46 here at the back. Could be that maybe Hightower just got a little bit loose going through Purcell and maybe just held up the guys that couldn't get past him. But up ahead, Zag, Monkey Mafia side by side. During the curve, Paul Frere. Can he send one down the inside in the bus stop? He thinks better of it. Asylum fastest lap, Adri fastest lap. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to assume that these guys are battling. I have no idea. Adri for me is coming through Stavilo, so I don't know. The two Aston Martins are running P4 and P5. Oh, there's another one. That's Rockstar. Oh, man. Oh, I was very, very interested to see if that starting in the top 10 strategy was going to work. Oh, man. It's down the inside. Goes Grim Reaper on Hightower. A little bit of a tap there. Front wing to rear tire is never good. J-State looking to pounce on this opportunity. The slowing Hightower. Very wide. Once again through Bursell. Up and over that curb. That curb is deadly. It's almost banked. Oh, and Hightower's in the wall. He doesn't have any damage that I can see. Maybe some side pod damage, but good move there from JC, taking advantage of the situation and getting past Hightower. Slasher does the same as well. Yeah, I don't know who's in first either, guys. I'm gonna guess it's Asylum, honestly, because when he set the fastest lap, his came up first. So that's all I got to say. So I don't know. I'm interested to see if the Aston Martins here are going to work together. See if they can catch RC up ahead. And then from there catch Asylum. So RC's already 5.3 seconds down. So RC he's kind of just cruising at the moment, kind of just waiting to see how everything's unfolding. I would imagine, yeah, Sam just going to cruise right around Mr. Babon there, taking fourth place, and now the charge will begin to work their way up to RC. Zyga Monkey Mafia, J-Stee, Grim Reaper going at it into Lake Kong. J-Stee gets ahead. Slasher now looking to get past the Mercedes. I think. Oh man! Oh, it's been a long day. I think this is honestly our closest gap we have here. It would not surprise me. I do believe this is our closest gap between these three drivers with P8, P9, and P10. Matt Bond's really fallen off the back of Sam, so I'm wondering, maybe Sam was the fastest driver. Matt Bond was just letting him go. Because usually if these teammates are going to work together, they have to stay within DRS. Asylum's in the pits. Okay. Zyga's in the pits as well. It's like I was saying, early pit stops, they're not uncommon, and Asylum's taking a wing change. I don't know if that was intended or not. Oh, he's going to get held by the McLaren Hightower there. That is... oh, man. That's just adding salt to the wound. Especially if he didn't need that wing change. And it was just one of those accidental things. He's gone on the hards. They will go to the end safely, but they won't be as quick as the mediums. Obviously, the mediums are the more sort of average pace, average life tires. And another car's off. That Zyg. Oh, he just came out of the pits. Oh, man. And that's the fourth victim in the same spot. They might need a red flag this. They're probably going to have to repair that barrier there. Because that's the fourth car that's hit that exact same barrier. That Bond picks up a time penalty. Picked it up coming through Stabilo. It's easy to do that. He's dropped off the back of Sam as well. So the Aston Martins aren't going to be able to work together as much as they could if they were in the DRS of each other. But Asylum came out P6. He doesn't have too much traffic. He's got Ray 46 up ahead, but it's not as much as you may think. Mr. Babon, the second Aston Martin, in terms of running order coming into the pits. Very interesting that Sam didn't enter first. It's usually how it goes, but I must think that his sauce can go just one more lap. And maybe trying just to pit the same lap as RC, knowing that he is catching him. Slasher's also in the pits. Bond's gone on the hards. Oh, I don't know if that's the right call. I mean, at this point, the mediums are the no-brainer tire to go on. There goes Slasher out. Asylum getting past Ray there. Into Bruxelles. So you do lose about 20 seconds. It's one of the more average pit lane losses. Most tracks are about 20 seconds. Some are 21. I think Britain is somewhere around like 26 or 27. It's ridiculous. Only because it is a 37 mile an hour pit lane. This one's 50. I'm interested to see if Sam follows RC in here. Oh, is Grim Reaper's out. And that's a huge crash. There's a lot of debris in a virtual safety car. So RC, Sam, oh, this is a huge break for these two. They're going to get a huge advantage coming in when the VSC came out. Monkey Mafia is going to take advantage of this as well. Oh, an Asylum, no! Picks up a 3-second penalty, cutting a source. It's easy to do, and it just shouldn't happen. RC's come out of the pits in P5. And the first two guys up ahead of him have not pit yet. So that might have worked out a little bit better there for RC. Sam has come out, I'd say about the same gap as him. Babon as well. He's about 4 seconds off of his teammate. So 11 guys remaining in this race, as we're going to go back racing DRS enabled once again. So Sam's made up a lot of time to RC here under this I'm going to return to green. Can he get the run? Oh, RC was sideways. Oh my goodness. As Adri pulls into the pits, I guess. Oh, all I can do is laugh. Oh, he's magically changed his tires, guys. Well, he's out. Okay, he's out of the pit lane, right? Oh my god. Okay, I think he's behind Asylum. And Asylum was like way past the pit lane exit when Adrian's car went back to full speed. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god. This is insane. Oh, that's pretty sideways there from Babon. Going on board Sam's. Oh man, he's breathing down the neck of RC here for 5th place. RC running up on that. Running up on the entry curve there. You kind of want to stay off of that. Actually, this should be for 4th place. I don't even know what positions are right. Yeah, we're definitely not going to take these finishing positions for the standings, because it'll probably be wrong. I have no idea. Oh, that's Babon around at Stavlo. Doesn't seem to have picked up any damage from what I can tell. So he might have just had a spin. So Asylum gets the fastest lap. Now a little bit of a train here. Ray, JST, RC, and Sam. Oh, that's Hightower going slowly through Stavlo. The back end of the racing track. So RC gets around JST. That's big for him to put another car between him and Sam for that 4th place or 5th place or the lead. At this point, I don't know. Now he's got to get past Ray here. Ray runs a little bit wide through Puhan. That might be a warning. I think it was just the slightest amount. Oh, that's okay. That's definitely going to be a warning. I know that for sure. These guys are using their ERS, trying to keep within each other's DRS into the 3rd sector now. Sam's not really catching on JST there. That would have been a perfect opportunity to close with the gap. Oh, it just runs a little bit deep there into the bus stop chicane, but I think he's just going to get the better traction. So in all honesty, oh, excuse me. So these guys here, Ray, RC, JST, and Sam, they came across the line just as Adri's at the fastest lap of the race. So I'm going to imagine Adri's around these guys, but to what extent I don't know, as RC to the inside of Ray. Oh, Sam does the same there to JST. That was a beautiful move. And a full-on send-it moment for Sam into Lake Calm there. And he gets up into 5th place or 4th place. Or 3rd. A position, I guess. So now RC on full charge mode to get to Asylum, who is 8 seconds up the road. Kind of sucks when 5 people retire at the same place. For one, it doesn't cause a safety car, and 2, there's less action on the track. We're gonna get some here. Slash here is spun. Coming through the right-left chicane there at the end of Sector 2. But no damage. Back up and running. Just gotta watch for the overheated tires and the dirty tires. That is all. So Sam makes his move on Ray, gets around the Williams driver, and up into P4 or P5 or P3, somewhere around there. And he's now going to be on full charge mode. to catch up or catch back up to RC or Adri or someone at this point. Oh man. Alright, so this is our closest battle on track right now. JSD and Ray E46. So these guys come into the pits, which I'm going to guess is going to be soon. We'll probably only want to do about 6 laps on those softs when they do pit. So probably around lap 16, I would maybe say. Realistically, lap 16, 17, they'll probably want to come into the pits. And change onto the soft compounded tires. Alright, just gotta do something real quick before I forgot. Alright, we're good to go. JST around the outside into Laycom. Gets the move done. Dino picks up the penalty and he's out of the race. So, El Rouge Radion has claimed its 6th victim of tonight's race. Every retirement has come from that corner. That is insane. I mean, it's gotta be full by now, guys. It's not hungry anymore, okay? Stop feeding it. Alright? So everyone's gonna score points. You finish the race. And please do. You will score points, so don't give up. Sam's really close here to RC. Send one into the chicane, thinks better of it, waits for the DRS. So Adri crossed, and I say that in asterisks, crossed the line. So I think Adri is ahead of RC, but still behind Asylum. Unless they're both desynced, I have no idea. I mean, they were both driving really quick on the formation lap, so I don't know. Sam on the DRS. On the ERS, he is derating just a little bit. They have about the same amount of ERS. Actually, identical. Oh, Sam thought about the inside. De Bracel just gonna wait it out here. Lap 15 to 22. Oh, and there goes RC. Around he goes. Oh, and he's into the wall. And could that be race-ending rear wing damage? JST back up into 4th place. It looks like RC is going to keep... looks like he's going to keep going here. He is in 5th place. Which is very unfortunate there. Looked like he might have just taken too much inside curb there. Through no name. The rear edge is wrapped around on that Ferrari. Ooh. So JST pulls into the pits. I was right. Lap 16. So when these guys are going to want to pull into the pits. And Slasher will pick up a penalty. And it looks like that was possibly on the exit of the left-right chicane. Ray's going to come out ahead. Oh, they're going to come out side by side. But Ray with the speed coming through the source will get ahead of JST. JST is going to have the DRS though. He holds it through El Rouge Radion on fresh tires. Ray has got 1 lap older tires. JST up the inside and the Lake Calm. They're going to fight it out. And JST gets ahead of Ray. A beautiful move there. Take a look at the other gaps. It doesn't look like we have much to offer. And the closest battle being between the two guys that just pitted on soft tires. So side by side now through like calm. JST still staying ahead there of Ray as Sam picks up a penalty with RC spinning there, and that really doesn't mean much since he's about 9 seconds behind Asylum, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, looks like he's about 9 seconds behind Asylum. And possibly Adri, if that's exact, if that's where he is out on track. I do not know. Has it fixed itself? It may have just fixed itself. I'm not too sure. It's a yellow flag. Ooh! Oh, they come together. Slasher. He's got no wing. The virtual safety car has been deployed. I think we've reached... Is that four VSCs? As, that Bond goes into the pits. He's going to get off these hards. He's going to go on the softs. To the end of the race. Oh no, it's mediums. So Bad Bond's going to go on the mediums. Take these to the end of the race. I don't know if that's really the right call. He lost 2 positions there to J.St. and Ray. Oh, excuse me. He might have already thought I'm losing these positions anyway. So what's you know, what's the worst that can happen? Let's just go out and try something. We're back under green flag conditions. We're back up to racing once more. I am gonna guess that it has fixed itself. Once again, I could be totally wrong. But if I had to guess, that is where I do want to say that is probably where Adri is, or is somewhere. Location, I don't know. Just where he is on track, really. If I had to guess, it's probably where he is. Not exactly to the exact point where he crosses the line and where his car is on stream or on screen for me. It's a little bit behind, but I don't know. If anything, I think this is exactly where the closest it's been. So, yeah, very interesting, I guess. A 3-car battle is going to happen here between Monkey Mafia, who's on 10-lap old tires, old mediums, I should say. And the 2 guys behind them, JST, Ray 46, on probably the freshest soft compound tires you will find anywhere in Belgium. They're going to try to chase down Monkey Mafia there for 5th place. Well, 4th place or 6th place or the win. I have no idea. But JC didn't get DRS there. He's just outside. Ray, however, did, so he's going to close the gap just a little bit. It is going to set purple sector 1, I think. Going by what the timing was telling me. So JST, the fresh soft tires, obviously they're going to be so much better through sector 2. So this is where he's going to really make up his time. He pulls to the outside, pulls to the inside. Just taunting him a little bit, I guess. So JST coming to 3 to go now. Still right on the back of Monkey Mafia. Takes a pretty wide line through Erosion Radio, but this is his chance. The DRS open, the ERS is on. Pulls in the middle of the track, and he'll get through. Can Ray sneak by as well? Monkey Mafia has lost 2 places in 1 straight. It's easy to happen with how long that Camel Straight is and how powerful that DRS and ERS is. But Ray's now lost DRS just by a little bit to JST, so we'll see if Ray can catch back up and maybe steal away the 5th placing. He's going to anyway because of penalties. I noticed it, but I really wasn't saying much, mostly because the field is so spread out. But JST, he is going to still lose these positions. So, I mean, he's got to pull about second a lap now if he wants to keep that P5. As for the penalties up front, I don't know. Mostly because Adrian's still up there and, you know, he's desynced, so I have no idea what's going on. But it is lap 21. I do know that. Maybe. I don't even know if we're on the right lap here. It's Asylum at the moment leading this race. A comfortable lead. Monkey Mafia, okay, so Monkey Mafia is already outside of that 3-second window. Easily the JST, so Monkey Mafia will not be gaining a position here unless he really picks it up. He's 3.1 behind Ray. There's another 0.6 to JST. So Monkey Mafia won't be collecting a free position here. As for Ray, he doesn't really have to push. He can just kind of stick behind. Just follow JST through his RC. Then Adri's decent car, I think, go at it. The two Ferraris. There's a Slasher pulls off to the side. Lets RC go through. Oh, and RC just runs a little bit wide there. There's Stavilo. Coming up onto the final lap, I'm guessing. You know, Asylum crossed the line and Adri's wasn't too far off. But Adri doesn't, or sorry, but Asylum doesn't have that penalty. So if Adri is right behind Asylum in terms of when Adri's name went up to the top of the board when he does cross the line, this could be really close, and Adri could walk away with the win here. There was a bit of weaving there from Asylum, so I want to say that maybe Adri is there. Because Asylum's so far ahead of Sam and RC, there's really no reason for him to be using his ERS. You know, unless maybe he just feels more comfortable that way, but you don't have to use it unless you're defending or attacking, so... And I mean, he hasn't been doing that on my screen, so I have no idea. A very interesting race, I do have to say. 6 guys out at the same corner. Made about 3 in 3 consecutive laps, which is probably a record. No major crashes, like there was last night. Not last night, but Monday night in Tier 1. RC picks up a penalty. But I don't think that's really going to matter at this point. Silent's running low on fuel. His fuel light's blinking. Adrian's is too, and oh my goodness. Okay, I actually have no idea what the fuck is going on. So Asylum, I think, coming around through the bus stop to win. I don't know. Adri apparently is winning, even though he's way back there. But yeah, Adri, Asylum 1 and 2, or 2 and 1, or 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I have no idea. But yeah, Sam comes across the line. He'll be on the podium as well. RC will finish in P4. JST will finish in P5. Ray will jump JST, so Ray was able to keep it within that 3 seconds. So he'll finish P5. JST down to P6. Bond in P7. Monkey Mafia, who may be out of fuel. He is ghosting. Yeah, he's out of fuel. So Bond P7, Monkey Mafia P8. Actually, no, Monkey Mafia P7, Bond P8. Hightower, we're waiting on now, is going to finish at P9, and Slasher is already finished in P10. 1 lap down. Alright, I gotta ask. So Ray 46 will take home driver of the day. I'm getting word that the this finishing order is correct. So Adri's your winner here for Tier 2. That is going to extend his lead substantially. I think he did a fastest lap. So that's going to be another 26 points to his name. That's going to bring his total up. I'm just going to do some quick maths. So he's at 112 plus 26. Waiting to see if he did get fastest lap. He did get fastest lap. So that's going to move to 138. A whole 61 points. So that's 2 race wins and a little bit ahead of Nico, who was not here tonight. So running through the finishing order, AJ Lockdock, Asylum, and Sam on the podium. RC7 will finish in P4, and Ray E46 is your top 5. The rest of the grid, JST, Monkey Mafia, Babon, Hightower, Slasher are the finishers, and the non-finishers. There's 6 of them who retired at the same corner. Probably having a little party up there at El Rouge. Dino, Grim Reaper, Zyg, Rockstar, Soy Loco, and Team B7 Racing. So, yeah, that was the Belgian Grand Prix. I got nothing else to say. I kind of wish that desync wasn't happening. Because, I mean, made my job a little bit harder trying to guess who was where and what was going on. But, yeah, it was a good race. It was a decent race. So with that, actually I won't be able to do interviews. I have a English paper to get working on that is actually due tomorrow afternoon once my English class gets over with. So I'm going to go off and get working on that. So unfortunately there'll be no interviews, but I'm sure everyone is really happy with the results, especially Adri 61 points ahead of Nico in the championship with only, let's check this out, 6 races to go. So Adri looking Adri's in a very good position here to take home this championship, so make sure you tune in for the next race in Tier 2, which will be the 3rd of November at the Autodrome International di Monza. It's di Monza, not du Monza. That's going to be November 3rd. November 10th is going to be the United States Grand Prix, and then November 17th is going to be the Brazilian Grand Prix. We then take a week's break for the Thanksgiving, and then we'll be back on December 1st for the Australian Grand Prix, December 8th for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and then December 15th for the Chinese Grand Prix to wrap up this calendar. Tier 3 is going to be tomorrow night at the same time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. British summertime or standard time. I actually don't really know which one is which. What the S is, if it's summer or standard, no idea. But 7 p.m. UK time if you guys are living across the pond. Tier 1 will be back live on Monday to kick off the new racing week, as I just mentioned, at Monza, so make sure you guys tune into that. That has been all for me. I'm QVR Maverick. Still feels very weird to say that. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's race. Wasn't too bad, I would say. Definitely seen more exciting races, but you're going to have these dull races once in a while. Just kind of wish those virtual safety cars turned out to be full safety cars. But regardless, I had fun. Hope you guys had fun watching this. And like I said, tune in to Tier 3 tomorrow. Don't really know who is going to be commentating, but whoever it may be, they're going to do an awesome job. So with that, have a great rest of your night, everyone. be safe, be smart, and yeah, we will see you next time.